Hi, my name is Jennifer Thomas, and I created this podcast today to inform you of some of the technological advances that have been made in the music industry. My general focus in the music industry is music composition, and although most people might think you just need to have some sort of a musical background and some creativity, it's actually pretty complicated to convey your thoughts onto paper and arrange the music as opposed to simply creating an audible version. The earliest form of recorded musical notation was found on a tablet at Nippur, Iraq in 2000 BC. It was a set of musical instructions written in cuneiform. The evolution of these early tablets can be found throughout ancient Greek and Arabic history. The ancient Greeks developed more advanced methods of recording their music through notations that even indicated the pitch and note duration. The modern system of musical notation that we use today originated in European classical music. In this system, pitch is shown by the placement of the notes on the staff and the duration by the notes' values. Considering anyone can make up a tune in their head and hum it, this system we use to translate these tunes has developed into a complicated science. The invention of the computer would change this highly involved system even more. At the time when computers came around, composers were still using the handwritten method evolved from the early European classical composers, and through the years the actual arranging of the music changed very little. However, since the time of the early classical composers, music itself had changed drastically on a pretty constant basis. Odd time signatures and tempos, as well as the melding of a huge variety of cultures, have given birth to many new musical genres, everything from ragtime and jazz to post-hardcore and metal. In 1953, Robert Bayer, Werner Meyer-Epler, and Eimer began experimenting with electronically generated sounds. In 1955, Henry Olsen and Baylor both worked for RCA to invent the electronic music synthesizer, also known as the Olsen-Baylor sound synthesizer. The synthesizer used sawtooth waves that were filtered for other types of timbres. The user programmed the synthesizer with a typewriter-like keyboard that punched commands into a 40-channel paper tape using binary code. This gave way to an explosion of instruments developed specifically for electronic manipulation, and eventually evolved to the MIDI systems and software we use today, which allow us to use a USB port to connect a synthesizer and compose via any instrument we'd like to choose, whether we know how to play that instrument or not. In the early 80s, composer David Cope develops a computer program that draws from a database of composers and creates new works from this database, drawing on the theory that all music has a tendency to be recombinatory. As computer hardware goes, as a composer, I rely solely on my Mac. It allows for a composer to make use of its many programs in the iLife suite as well as other software like the Finale program. Finale offers a series of programs that allow for percussion notation and chord entry to rehearsal marks and measure numbering, as well as the Print Music 2010 program, which allows for an easy way to bring your music to life with professional results. You can use this program to compose, arrange, play, and print your music. In today's industry, Mac is the preferred computer system for many music producers, and as long as I can stay proficient on my Mac and continue to stay abreast of the many programs offered for composition, I should be able to remain competitive in my industry as long as I have an imagination.